Mimsy, Corey is right. Rodgers is not the Packers' GOAT. Thanks for the super chat.
Oh, boy, we were doing so well. No mention of it until 49 minutes in, 45.
I just don't. Here's my thing about that. I love Rodgers. I think he was a great quarterback, a legend, Packers legend. He's going to get his name on the bowl. He's going to get everything Favre, Reggie White got. I don't think you can be the greatest all-time Packer and have on a team that has won 13 world championships and have only won one championship. I know quarterback wins is not a stat. I don't think you can become. When you look at Lombardi, I mean, fucking Lombardi, man. We are so. You know what? Fuck everybody, because we are so like. No, seriously, we are just spoiled fucking brats. We had the greatest coach of all time. There will never be another like Vince Lombardi. There just never will. And we were blessed to have that human being who brought people like Emlyn Tunnell and Bart Starr and countless, power sweep. just so many players. I have an entire bedroom devoted to the Lombardi teams. I have 40 8x10s that are signed. I have there's 20 pictures of guys who just were in the power sweep, which is one of the most famous plays in NFL history. It's so hard to the first team to ever three-peat since we're the only team in the NFL to have three-peats. And
twice.
I don't know how you can go. We won a championship and Super Bowl I, Super Bowl II, and it's just like
Corey, you're being real nice. Look, because we know whenever we talk about this on Twitter, we get called boomers, which is fine. I'm
not a boomer.
I know these kids.
I'm not a boomer, though.
I'm not either, but I get that these
Gen
kids
Z.
haven't
Gen
gone
Z's
back
the
and
best
done
generation.
the work. They haven't done the work. They haven't gone back and actually watched these games from teams that they weren't alive for. I have. They haven't. I have. And I'm telling you right now, there's no way you tell me that Aaron Rodgers is the greatest player to ever don the green and gold for the Green Bay Packers when Bart Starr exists. You can't do it. You can't. If you've actually gone back and watched those games, which you haven't, but I get it. It's recency bias. It's these kids idolizing the guy they grew up with. I get that. I understand.
The thing is, Willie Davis could be up there. Nitschke. You could make an argument. You can make an argument
Don
for
Hudson.
Hello.
Yeah. Don Hudson is the most dominant Green Bay Packers player of all time.
100%.
And that's not even a you can't even refute that statement. You cannot do it. But we're talking about Aaron Rodgers being the greatest Packers player ever. Come on. It's fine. He was great. He was a great player. He was a great Packer. He was a great quarterback. But, man, I'll put Reggie White up against Aaron Rodgers any day of the week.
The thing.
As far as a player, a great Packers player.
Impact, yeah.
Reggie won just as many Super Bowl rings as Aaron Rodgers. Yep. And he's as great a player as Aaron Rodgers. Love Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is amazing.
Yep.
But Reggie White was just as good, if not better and more dominant.
Well, that's the thing.
It blows my mind.
Reggie White and Willie Davis are two of the most dominant players at their position of all time. So, it's so many things. Willie Wood is one of the most dominant cornerbacks to ever play. It's just crazy. It's like I get quarterbacks where they're put on this pedestal.
Anyone watch Herb Adderley? Go back and watch Herb Adderley. Tell me he's not one of the greatest Packers players of all time. You know what I mean? It's just there's so many guys in this conversation. And to just presume this dude who you grew up watching, and yes, won 4 MVPs, no doubt, absolutely made magic happen on the field Sunday in and Sunday out. Absolute legend, like Corey said, is definitely going to get his name in the bowl, deservedly so. Going to waltz into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, as he should. But this presumptive, he's the best because I watched him for all these years, and that's it. That's your argument. I can't.
The other
Corey,
thing is that
kills me. The
Brett
responses
Favre,
to that tweet killed me.
The thing is that's crazy is Brett Favre was the most exciting Packer player to ever play the game. He excited
I've seen with my own eyes?
people.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
he was he's one of the most exciting football players to ever play. I mean, that guy is like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
No
So
question.
it's like
No question.
it's just hard. It's like I don't believe that the world we live in is better than the world we came from. And I refuse to believe that. We think we're always moving forward because of technology, but we're human beings, and human beings that came before us, there were a lot of great ones. And to just poo poo it because you didn't live in that time just makes no sense to me.